you can comfortably read it, isn't it?
Yes, yes. Every anytime you keep keep a take book, which word use? Uh,
Comfortably you can read it. Let's say
yes, yes.
the font size, the font and the size of the font is very comfortable for you, isn't it? In the books, in
Yes, yes,
paper books.
yes.
Okay, and
But yeah,
what else is there?
ebooks not good. Many time not you have smartphone and not just time not charge your mobile and weak just weak your eyes. But this reason I said paper book is good.
Okay, okay. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Yes, Asadullah Tareen. Yes. Which is better, paper book or ebooks? Asadullah Tareen.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum Assalam.
Mean good, good. I mean good. Today's topic that which is the better paper or ebook. Paper books are it might be mean that ebook is good for us because it is suitable for a student for reading ebook, not paper books. Means paper books that encourage the to improve reading, and it like that the students, especially that in teaching and studying, that it is so difficult to take that paper book is sometimes difficult. You are taking and handle nowadays that that physical it you carry might be books, and that it is so good in studying because that paper book is so that paper book is so thick, and it needs light, and it needs light, and this book is so enjoymentful reading. It means that it is the opposite paper. It is the opposite paper book and to shop from market, and paper is the book to available, that ebook is every time available, but paper book is unavailable in market. It means that it is so that it encourages the knowledge of students, and it that by reading studying is good in paper book, and there is so enjoyment that the students are reading voraciously in paper book, therefore that and they are very speed in their studies. It is to therefore that paper books is good for every place, and ebooks is not good because ebooks is available in mobile in every place. Might be in my point of view that paper book is good, ma'am. Thank you for listening me.
Thanks a lot, Asadullah Tareen. You think paper book is better than ebooks, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. It's so good
But
in
if you
studying.
see, if you are thinking that, yeah, I also think, but there are always disadvantages. If you want to read the paper book anytime and you are not carrying the book, then you won't be able to read the book. But ebooks, you are always carrying the mobile, and ebooks, if you want to read any point of time, you can search on the mobile, or and you can read the things whatever you want to do. You want to keep yourself busy in reading, then anytime wherever you are you can read it, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But paper book is good.
Okay, fine, fine. Okay. Yeah, paper both are the having advantages and disadvantages.
Ma'am, might be that paper book is that. paper book, there is specific time for paper book. If you want, there is a time for paper book. But ebooks, you can read every place, any place. Which means that paper book, uh, in the term of physical, you are carry to or so the e-paper, the paper book.
Yeah, physically you
Which
have
means
to
it's so.
carry. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Uh,
I'm sorry. Yes, yes, you continue.
It means that mean you have to take from market, then you have to read, and you have to specific time per books. Therefore, that paper book is that we need that we can by reading it is so enjoyment. But in mobile and online, you cannot take enjoyment. You cannot read by viciously. It might be that. E-paper book is so good for us. It means that if you read some sentence, some knowledge, you can copy from in my point of view that I can copy from paper books, and I like it. Therefore, that we that in describing to that I like paper books and e-books is not because it is available from to publish online, but you can,
Mm-hmm.
which means it is so easy and you can study every place. Therefore, that it is so that ebook so convince in study, which means it's so comfortable also that ebook so comfortable in study, and you can read book by sitting, which means that ebooks is reader provide reference point, and might be sir, ma'am, I like paper book. Therefore, it improves the knowledge and reading and to the power the it can enhance that paper book enhances the power of mind
Mm-hmm.
to reading to gain something to it means it improving and it using the knowledge of student improve sentences idea and it can enhance the idea. But nowadays that e-books available online you could in every place, but sometimes it can damage your side eye effect, that eye effect is also. Therefore, that we have to read, and that ebooks uh, we can listen in the shape of YouTube and audio. So
Mm-hmm.
therefore, I like uh, paper books. Thank you, ma'am, for
Okay.
listening me and attentive.
Thank you, Asadullah Karim. Yes, Akash Kumar. Akash, are you there?
My
What happened? Yes.
ma'am, why they
Abhi
are not ready? Why
I don't know. Maybe they must be finding it difficult. Maybe which one is better?
might be
Paper or might be.
um,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Mani Hussain wants to say.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Uh,
Good evening to
so,
you.
so I will go so shortly with just couple of observation about this topic. That what my
Mm-hmm.
mind thinks, according to my mind, I just observe. Well, I will think that the e-books is more paper books because I have very strong belief that things get changed when it becomes a modern. We have to choose the modern way, and also when everything gets changed, some things gets lost its value, and some things just get become high with its value.
Mm-hmm.
Example, in the changing of the world, there are a lot has lost its values, and the loss of lot of the new jobs. are just coming there to see and people join. So for that now ebooks is very easy, and it helps us to take action and to read so easily. Because another side, if we move and we just tend to read any book, we have to go to the market, we have to search there. If we don't find it there, then we have to order it, or we need to be go there to the big markets. So it will just take time and it will just stress us. Then maybe we are not gonna be able to find that books. It's very hard work, it's very hard work. But to read the paper books, in front we see the books is in front of us, we just turn the page one. It's the real thing, real is always real. But I will choose ebooks because there have a lot of the ebooks. Whenever I just think about the any novel or any English books that I want to read so easily, I can access to that books through the social platforms. I can download it. So it helps me to take action. But another side, if I just try, I am not going to take action. It will make me just hopeless. So in the ebooks also there are a lot of the functions, because if I see any special words that is very essential for me, it's going to be helping for later. I will save it in my notes book. There inside the mobile have one notes app, and I will save some important information from there for later. I will use it. So ebooks make me learn a lot of the things. So I will give my view towards the ebooks, and we have to accept that ebooks is so easy and it's the perfect way for the reading and for the learning in today's society, as we are running with the technology system. So we have to accept that. So I don't want to say more. Just it's all about my observation for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mani. Yes, ebooks are more economical also. It's very economical. But the thing is, we are habitual of reading paper books. So we feel more enjoyment in reading that paper book. Not exactly we can say enjoyment, but we are more comfortable in reading these books, paper books, in comparison to e-books, because we are not habitual to e-books. But gradually, yeah, we are going towards the e-books, and we are reading on the net, and these topics and books. We are searching it, and we are reading the e-books. We are reading on the internets and all. So yeah, it is more economical, and it can easily can be searched, and can read it easily in comparison to the paper books. Yes, who else will say about it, about the topic? Abid Raza, will you say about it? Which one is better, paper books or e-books? Abid Raza?
Yes, ma'am. I'm not able to take points about today's topic. I
Mhm.
like I like I think today's topic is so boring for me, and I'm not understanding
Okay.
what people want to say. That's why I'm not able to say something about this topic.
Okay, okay, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Yes, digital marketing. I'm sorry, I have forgotten the name. Digital marketing. Digital marketing online.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Um, my name is Zaidul.
Zaidul.
Yeah,
Zaidul.
yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Which one? Which is better, paper books or e-books?
Um, I have no idea.
You don't have any idea, or you can say the topics. See, the paper books are more comfortable because we are habitual of it. But if we want to use the paper book, we want to read the book, we have to go to the market and search for it, and whether we'll find it or not, if we don't find it, then it will be difficult to read that book. But ebooks, if we want to read any of the topic or the book, we can find it easily on the internet, and we can read it at any time and without uh, too much of cost, because paper books are costly, but ebooks are minimal. I mean, just a minimum cost you'll get, because only the charges of internet you will be having, that's all. Or you can say the electricity, you can it's very minimum, very little. So ebooks are more economical, time saving, easy to get, but the paper books are, mm, are costlier. The paper books are costly and won't get you, won't be found easily. You have to go to the market and then you have to search, or you have to order somewhere, then it will come, it will take time consuming to get it. So these are the points where we can see, these points we can say, I think ebook are more, um, better, you can say. Yeah, ebook is better than paper books, economically also. And if you want to save the environment, that then also you have to, ebooks are more better. Yes, Zakir Ahmed. Zakir Ahmed, are you there? Zakir Ahmed, are you there? Yes, Ruby. Ruby Kumari. Yes, Zakir Ahmed. No.
Good,
Yes, Ruby Kumari.
good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, today topic is which is better, paper books or ebooks?
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, books are our real friends, and we can get knowledge, information, and solution for books. And at present time in this 21st century, books are divided into two category, and paper books and ebooks. Paper books, a paper book is a physical books is a traditional old method and of reading which can be touched by hand. And when ebooks and ebooks or electric electric book is a technology and new method to reading and which can be read on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and paper book are more reliable and than ebooks, and because paper books has a fake information, this is trustworthy and no distinction and will readings, and in paper books there is no traditional for advertising and notification, chatting, etc. And there is no need for internet and electric phone signal and battery charging, and no can read with full concentration. And good for health is paper books. There is no health issues and like weakness and for eyes and ear and headaches by and harmful and radiation. Ma'am, we can touch the paper book and underlines the main points by hand, and we can put We can put some useful papers, flowers, and peacock feathers, and between the pages of the paper books.
To mark it
Yeah, ma'am.
as a paper market. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. That's ma'am.
Thank you, Ruby. Thank you. Yes, Zakir Ahmed.
Assalamu alaikum everyone.
Walaikum Assalam.
This is my first session and live. Ma'am, which is better, paper book or e-book? Paper book is better as the small life. I think 10 year is paper book better. After
Paper.
10 year better than better a life a student e-book. I think this idea is my mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Why paper
Yes.
book is better? Why paper book is better?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Doesn't
Paper
matter.
book is best.
Okay. Fine. Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Yes, Muhammad Rifali.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am, and good
Good
evening, all of
evening.
you. I don't think what say or not, but one thing is coming in mind. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to say something on today topic. So I
Mm-hmm.
think both are important. Depend
Both
on
are having
you.
their values. Yes.
Yeah. So paperwork is paper most important part our life. Paperwork because there you have seen around nowadays in modern way you can find easily, you can see and you can find easily the paperwork is using all around mostly 60% steel. So both are important, I think. Depend on your on using, how are you using, how you use are using, so depends on you, I think so.
Yeah, both are having their values, and both are having disadvantages also. As Ruby said, if you read paper books, your eyes will not be so much of a stress. Because if you are reading e-books, it will stress a lot, and you can have headache also, and the harmful rays also coming from the mobile. So that is
So
also a thing. Yes, yes, yes. Who was saying? Yes, Mohammed, if you were
yeah,
saying.
but just
Yes, yes.
it's
Yes, what you
ended.
were saying. So these are the things. So both are having their advantages and disadvantages. Yes, Abid Raza.
Ma'am, I think it depends upon the situation.
Yeah, if you can get easily that paper book or it is at home, lying in at home, then you can pick it up and then read it. But if you want to read a particular book, then you have to go to the market and buy it, and then you will read it. I also think paper books is more comfortable for me. I feel reading paper book is more comfortable for me. But it is not at all economical. And if you see the changing era, this is a very advanced. It is everybody is coming on this internet. Everything is coming. You can find it on the internet, and people are not going towards the papers. So because we are making the paper free world. So and if you see that way, then ebooks are more better because it is paperless, paper free, and whatever you want, you can get in minutes on the internet. Everything will be available on the internet. So these are the things, that way you can say that ebooks are better because of the modern scenario, and economically also ebooks are more better. Anyone else wants to say about it? Akash, will you say? Akash, will you say few lines on this? Which is better, paper book or ebook? Adil Abbas, will you say on this? Adil Abbas? Today nobody wants to say on this. Musaddiq Mahmood, will you say on this topic? Which is better? Yes.
Ebook,
Yes, Croco Moon Flash. Will you say? Yes, yes.
Ebook is better than
Yes.
paper book.
Ebook is better than paper book. Like, yeah, if you see today's scenario, yes, I think ebook is better because yes, Musaddiq Mahmood.
Yes, ma'am. Ebooks are better because in this world we are also facing the shortage of paper, because there are too much shortage, I think so, of wood from where the paper comes. Therefore, ebooks are more better. But the paper books are more easily we can read them, and they are just like we can feel them. We can feel them just as I feel that they are just like my friends. I can touch them, I can feel them. So therefore, I like them. But ebooks are more better.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, Adil Abbas. Yeah, Adil Abbas. Adil Abbas. Do you want to say on this, on the topic? Adil Abbas? No. Okay, fine. Abid Raza. Yes.
Ma'am, if anybody is living in a hilly areas, like there is no internet connection or network services, due to which he use internet and download and use ebook. So he had never, I think, other way to uh, on the basic to use ebook. He he has just a way to use paper book.
Yeah, if there is a problem of internet, there is an issue in the area where there is issue of internet. They won't be able to use ebooks. Right, very right. Yes, Adil Abbas. Adil Abbas. Yes. Will you say on this? Yeah, keeping your mic on. That's why I'm thinking you want to say, but you are not saying anything. Yes, Asadullah Tareen.
Mm, Again, I want to explain the benefits of which is better,
Paper. Mm-hmm.
ebooks or paper books. Once
Mm-hmm.
again, thank you for giving me second opportunity that I want to explain that paper book is very one of the best source to improve our knowledge. That paper book can break the chain of time. It means when a person become bolden, then he can take the paper book that he can read by voraciously. And my point of view, that paper book is improvement for human beings that no that paper books might be in the shape of books that author written in past and they had written for us that they that paper books improvement for human beings then human can do everything if you that you can in you cannot get proper knowledge uh, from ebooks might be there is different kind of uh, there is everyone can share their idea in ebooks it is not good they are not smear but author that who wrote books for us for nation might in the shape of paper books which means so that if today the things and knowledge was providing in the shape of what in the shape of telling like we can say simple in Urdu Zuban mein you cannot provide by telling any knowledge to nation but you can provide any knowledge in the shape of written in the shape of paper book like nowadays in our library are full of the paper books why if someone is preparing himself for good job for to enhance the knowledge it means he's not getting his knowledge from mobile from ebooks every time he's reading which book might be he's reading paper book that which the paper book can make good relationship with a teacher with a society that paper book that nowhere if you take a book of history anything any religion book are there scientific book are there different kind book of paper book are there if you read then you will search that who wrote this book then you will search his name it means it connects and it can it is the best source to the relationship that paper book can make good relationship with society with the generation and past time that every country has a history like India, Pakistan, America, other countries like no we are searching the history of Hitler. They, they, the author did not provide their history in the shape of telling, in the shape of it means thumb, and they provide and they have reached to us in the shape of written. It means you can provide your education and you can transfer your idea and the shape and you can more benefit from paper books so that we have to advise to our generation why that before that scientist has had invited a lot of things not by the help of e-books they invited first they got their knowledge then they search then they share no, they shared did not share by telling by some but they share in the shape of paper book with us no we are reading we are taking idea from them so might be there is that they transferred their knowledge in the shape of we can say even paper book so therefore that uh, I'm the favor of paper books. That we have to that the library kept a lot of books, and it means if you want to go someplace like during journey, it become burden. You take magazine and you take such a book for reading for enjoyment. It means that the world are changed. Technology over all the world that we can say European countries are there they have more big library but their society, their people are not 100%. Might be they are reading from paper books, not from e-books. It means like in their in Google, in YouTube, others, but they have learned, they have taken their idea, so then they kept in Google. Where from where they have taken their idea and their knowledge? Might be they have taken um, from paper book. So it means that that paper book did go. If you check the history, that paper book, there might be his paper book did government in the world then women. That nowadays, if a nation, that it is the big. We have to read paper books, and which means it when I reading book, so then my God is like, no, if a person, that there is a one person, so famous person, he I don't know his name, but he is taking when I reading my book, like I'm, so then my God is talking with me. It means therefore that John Paul said books are good writing. That which means the library are full of books. There we can read past and future history. That's what we will do in future. You cannot, if you search in e-books on online, you cannot read by your history. You take one book and you have to read, and you know what is wrong, what is right. You know the respect of your society, that how to talk with people and how to uh, that nowadays like our system are there. We have to court system are there. It means in India also, in Pakistan also, but they are taking, they have many, they have written their constitution in the shape of paper book. Why they? For history, it is our implement. Therefore, I am the power of uh, that we have to try to read the paper book. So thank you for listening me. Like paper book mean, once again, the paper book like cup. If you take water in cup, it means if you take read paper book, it can make the study of power so strong. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Asudullah Tarin. Thanks a lot. Yes, Muhammad Ibrahim, will you say something on this, on the topic? Muhammad Ibrahim. Jaya, will you say? Jaya Pandey? Garvit has joined. Yes, Garvit. How are you,
Yes,
Garvit?
ma'am. I'm here, Mohammed Ibrahim.
Yes. Okay, fine. Yeah. Yes.
Ma'am, I'm from Pakistan. Ma'am,
Okay.
many studies confirm that reading comprehension is better with physical books than with e-books. Although young people may read more quickly on an e-readers, the speed and potential distraction of links, scrolling, and advertisement usually mean people remember and retain what they are reading better in physical book. Which is different between paper books or ebook essay writings. So, ma'am, on the other hand, paper books are more advantages over the ebooks because they don't cause unnecessary eye strains. This is in contrast to ebooks, which require the reader to constantly stare into bright screens, sometimes leading to tearing of eyes due to the strains. 66% of readers believe printed books offer a more unique and fulfilling reading experience than ebooks. A majority of college students say they retain information longer. When it is read in a printed format, children learn better with paper books. In recent years, print books have seen a resurgence, and for good reason. They can be better for your brain and health according to science. Ma'am, why ebooks are better for students? Ebooks ensure that students are proactively interacting with the learning material by way of videos, animations, augmented reality, changing displays, taking notes, etc. Digital books provide students with a completely enriched learning experience and help them improve their academic performance. It's better to read online or papers. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ibrahim. Muhammad Ibrahim, thank you so much. Yes, Garvit. Garvit, are you there? Garvit, are you there? Okay. Okay, fine. That's all for today. I think we have talked a lot on this.
Why they are not ready?
Yeah. I
Might be
also feel.
they did not prepare themselves.
Hmm? What you said, Asadullah Tare?
Might be why they are not ready mean for
Hmm.
conversation of
There are,
paper
yeah.
book are reading, which is too beneficial, but
Yeah, I
might be
also
they are
feel paper book is. I also feel like to read paper books instead of e-books. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable and mm, I feel what should I say? Interesting also in reading these paper books instead of this e-books. I don't find interest in the e-books. I don't know why, but yeah, e-books are more economical, more I think better. If you see that today's era, it is better. E-books are better than paper
books
books.
basically used in writing of essays, वगैरह, etc.
What you said?
Assalamualaikum.
I'm sorry. Just a minute. Muhammad Ibrahim, what you said?
Ma'am, I said e-book is better than paper book. That's why because e-books used in writing essays at sea.
Yeah, very right. Yes, who was there? Somebody was saying something. I'm sorry, someone was there.
When we will start, when we will start paragraph another writing activity.
We'll create a group. We'll create a group and then we'll start. Maybe from next week. Maybe from next week. Okay.
Ma'am, how was our class? Do you like this class?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, ma'am. So might we become burden?
Do follow it on Facebook. Do follow it on YouTube.
Ma'am, I have follow your YouTube channel and I share in different groups. And inshallah, we are the student of this GKS online class. So therefore, it is our right to we have to forward uh, this group, GKS group of English Academy in
Yeah,
YouTube.
and do visit
In
our website also. It's very beneficial if you want to study.
yeah, ma'am, we know it is beneficial for us because there is no one is other. There is no one like no. Alhamdulillah, you are teaching freely and you are helping me, us, not only me. Ma'am, you are helping everyone. But some students are not take seriously, and some students are seriously in this online class. But why sometimes students are might be 30 are there, and today might be just students are there, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Shafiqullah, like you were saying something. Shafiqullah, like Shafiqullah, like
Hello to everyone.
hello.
Hope everyone will be fine.
Yeah, we are fine, Alhamdulillah, and I hope the same for you. Yes, do you want to say about the topic which is better, paper book or ebook?
I think paper book is better. We can write our ideas in it, and okay, my English is
Ebook better,
finished.
bro. Ebook better.
Fine. Thank you so much,
When
Shafiqul
you
Ali.
speak in you
Mm,
not English, you cannot improve your English.
yeah, we should
In
not
the
write in the books. We should write in a different paper or a notepad or something.
Yes, ma'am. I'm asking
might
yes, bro. You try again and again.
Yes.
Allah, you improve your English.
might be that e-books are so might be, it is beneficial for some time, for short time, not for long time. In e-books, because if you suddenly you forgot something that you don't know, some definition, some meaning of words, which means then we have to use e-books, ma'am. And
Yeah, you can preserve it, but paper books is you can't preserve paper books for a long time.
yeah, means in the ship, like it means sometimes no, if you read in e-books, it means your mind is not only from one place. Then different kind of activities in mobile, and therefore, if a person is cannot read proper. Before exam, before paper, before 1 hour, 2 hours, we can read some short by shortly. You can read, you can take benefit from e-books. Therefore, that e-books is also good. And 100% might be 30. It help it help might be in 100%, 30%. If you read paper
Both are
books, it means
beneficial. I think both are having pros and cons. Both are having
It is
both are
necessary.
beneficial.
advantage.
Hello,
Thank you,
it
thank
is
you.
hello.
Thank you. Yes, Mohammed Ibrahim. Yes,
Ma'am, I
Krokumun flight. Just a minute. Yes, Mohammed Ibrahim.
ma'am, I have a question. How many types of e-books are there?
That I myself don't know. I had not gone through it. Actually, I had seen the topic and just started. I had not read it. I'll read it and then I can tell you.
It is necessary to read. You read from anywhere.
Is
Yes,
it
ma'am.
necessary to read?
You read from
What
anywhere.
is it? No, not at all. Not at all. We are just doing the conversation. It doesn't. It is not at all necessary. But you should have to knowledge at least. to say something. Otherwise,
Ma'am,
it's better to read it if you are not
should I,
having the knowledge.
ma'am, should
Yes.
I say one talk?
Uh,
Ma'am, you
you can
heard it
answer.
rightly.
You can answer what Muhammad Ibrahim has asked. How many types of ebooks are there? Just, just a minute. I just Google it.
And some books, ma'am, I know that ma'am TXT.
Ma'am, iPhone, Android phone.
Ma'am, I know about five types of ebooks:
Hmm.
TXT, MOBI, SZW, PDF, etc.
Android phone, iPhone,
Who was saying?
Oppo, Redmi,
Procomoon,
Realme.
you were saying. Acha. Who was saying?
Yes,
Uh,
elect-
Sai-
electronic
Acha.
device, electronic to call the ebooks.
Mhm. Okay. Five types of many. How many types are there? There are different types of ebooks available. What is KF? KPF? Some KPF books are also there. KPF, EPUB, MOBI, PDF.
Yes,
There are
ma'am.
so many types of.
AW,
There, yeah, there are so
PDF.
many types of ebooks.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Ma'am, might be that ebooks sometimes, like nowadays in our university, there are online classes. So then they send their knowledge, their lectures in the shape of ebooks and PDF. So then we have to download from Google. So then we have to make photostat. But that professor or teacher, before class they learn from paper books. We have to think about paper books, that uh, it is so beneficial for from us, their part, that it can, that when
yeah,
we know.
both are advantages. So both are
Yeah,
having their
mean both are
advantages.
so advantage,
But
but might be we have to read paper book. The paper book can make monolithic vocabulary in our life. So therefore,
yeah, but
that not
we have to move forward, and we have to move the way the world is moving. So the change is necessary, and we are
mean,
going towards the e-books, towards the ease everything means paperless. So that way we have to think it, and we have to move ourselves also towards the advancement. So that way
mean,
we should. Yes, yes,
mean
yes.
that nowadays look at our in our universities, in our school, but there are students such different kind of students. In 100% might be 90% they are without paper books, but they are reading
Yeah,
e-books.
still we are using paper books, and in school and colleges, everybody is using paper books. Most of them are using paper books. Not you can we can't say everybody, but most of them are using paper books. Yeah, that's
Therefore,
very.
mean that
Yeah,
sometimes
yes. Mohammed
they
Ibrahim wants
can.
to say something. Yes.
And ma'am, comparing between ebooks and paper books, ma'am, lot of disadvantages and advantages of ebooks.
Right.
Ebooks require power source battery. If battery is not charged and power source is not available, files cannot download. Appropriate software is not installed on ebooks. Ma'am, the main disadvantages of ebook is badly affecting our health conditions. Headache.
Right. Very right. But still, we
Mean,
have to move forward.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay then.
mean
Uh,
might be
might be what?
Mean that nowadays looking I'm talking on my institute. There are students, but unfortunately they have missed their paper book because they are when exam they come near, so they are reading. Then they are watching YouTube from Google. They are learning from ebooks. Just it is we can say I don't know in English rata ma'am. What is in English rata?
English ratta. It means you are not understanding the things and just you are making it by heart without
Yeah.
understanding the things. That is
Therefore,
ratta.
they cannot memorize properly. Then they are searching from ebooks in Google, from YouTube, different websites are there.
Okay,
Therefore,
Asadullah, we'll now discuss tomorrow, isn't it? Okay, fine.
okay, ma'am, thank you, pray. Okay, for
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Okay, good night,
Kamil
everybody.
Akhund.
Thanks a
Good
lot.
Good
night.
night.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night. Good night.
Thank you, everybody.